juices, pure herbal teas, wholesome vitamins, healthy foods, alkaline water, bodybuilding supplements, weight loss and sexual health supplements, even hair and body care products. We support the natural health of the whole family. Get healthy naturally. Call us at 662-5447. Like us on Facebook, Nature's Discount Nutrition Center. Your Get Healthy, Feel Wealthy people.
Get the kind of value you will love that's unmatched at Quartz now. We're unmatched in quality and prices, so get appliances, electronics, furniture, and so much more. You will love it. Get it now and pay nothing for 30 days with Ready Finance. Plus, shop now and get a chance to win a luxury staycation for two. Now that's unmatched value. Only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Offer ends February 28th, 2022.
face. Once we're vaccinated, and everybody gon' be safe. Everybody gon' be safe. One kind, yeah. One people. We are roll up to roll up, yeah. 'Cause no man's alone. Do what's right, alright. 'Cause I love you, brother, my sister. And we're in this together, my sister, my brother. I love you too much. I think it's better for us, yeah, yeah. It's better for us, yeah. I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much, yeah, yeah. It's better for us. Tell your mommy
Bless up. Dejo here, and I'm doing my part in the fight against COVID-19 by following all safety protocols and most importantly, rolling up my sleeve for the vaccine. So I'm encouraging you to do the same because that's our best shot of protecting ourselves, our family, and our friends. So don't wait, vaccinate. Let's roll up to roll out.
In case you don't know us, you're just twisting the dial away and managed to bump into us. This is ZIZ Radio from out of St. Kitts.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's going to be a truncated show this morning. In the studio with me, as usual, I have Timothy and Romel. And the reason for our short program this morning, we'll be breaking away to bring you live coverage of this morning People's Action Movement press conference. Once again, it will be down in the St. Lucia room. Just make sure I get that information correct. Yes, it's down in the St. Lucia room, and that's down the corridor from the front desk. And just reminding you all that that will be starting at 10 this morning. On our table for discussion today, gentlemen, over to you. What is on the table for discussion this morning?
Well, GQ, good morning, all listening audience. We have some statistics.
Okay.
Yes, so we'll start off with
that's your forte.
Yeah, that's my spot right there. Yes, good morning again to all those listening. Good morning, GQ. Indeed, it is really a pleasure to be back here again. I missed out last week, and it was not a good feeling. I felt out of place.
Yeah. So, what do you mean? Like so something's wrong, right?
Yeah. So I'm certainly happy to be back. So we'll do February statistics. So I got the opportunity to compare back to 2021 to present. It's part of me too. I don't take it off. I don't ever take it off. So I looked at 2021 to make a comparison to see how we are doing, to see if we are even. It looked like we got even meet remark in trying to reduce the fires. So I looked at 2021. So in 2021, February up to February 22nd, 2020, we would have responded to 12 reports. In February 2021, same date, 22nd, we responded to 21 fires. So between 2020 and 2021, there was an increase by almost 100%, almost.
Interesting. We weren't on lockdown at those times?
We should have been.
Yeah.
See, that's people was home, so they had enough time to find things to do. Idle hands. So there was a huge increase, and so we only dropped sharp by 3. If we had about 3 more on last year, we would have made 100% increase. But this year, same date, we've only recorded 5.
Wow.
So that is a huge decrease.
Yes.
So we have done extremely well this year, September. So when I look back at January, I was feeling kind of, but after I saw February, from 21 last year to 5 this year, something is happening. Something is happening. People are listening and they are responding. So I am truly grateful that we've only recorded 5. We only have how many days left in February? 6?
We are 22, so 28.
Yeah.
So we have 6 days left. And we've only recorded 5 fires so far.
That's good.
I hope I'm not jinxing it.
Well, I was thinking it, I was just thinking
I hope I'm not jinxing it.
Man.
But we are doing well. We are doing well.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Mr. Martin has been going out, pushing the fire prevention drive, up and down on the streets, daily trying to make, persons understand the importance of getting their businesses and what's not checked and fire ready. And so we're going to, put some more emphasis on it. We have certain plans. One of the things we might do is have patrols, patrol the district at certain intervals, especially the hot spots. Just drive through. And even if there's a fire, at least you see it early, and you could always go in and say, hey, you can't do that, put it out. You would have prevented a potential possible fire spread. So this is something that we used to do back in the day. After a while, it kind of ease up, but we're going to go back to the old school days and do some of that, patrol the districts on all ends to make sure that persons are not, deliberately lighting fires. I believe that would help also in keeping the numbers down. So I'm looking forward to see what would happen. We're going into the peak fire season that starts around March. That is the time when we have the huge escalation in fires. So we'll see.
Every year.
We have, once we could get it down in March, then we could do it in any other month.
Okay.
That's the March, April. Those are the season, the fire season as we call it. So that's fire statistics. We are at 5 for February. We did much better than last year, and I want to encourage persons to continue to adhere to the cautions or the information that you have been getting on this show. They keep yourself safe, your investment safe, and the environment safe.
Gentlemen, I'm going to ask you to put on your headphones early this morning because, like I indicated, I do apologize. I'm going to get you some headphones just now.
Yeah, no problem.
You
he could answer all the questions today.
As I indicated, we get a big break in the program earlier than usual this morning.
Yes, no
so
problem.
if you have a question or a concern, you can always call now, 465-2555. Don't worry, I'll bring down the so you can hear what's going on.
That's all right, man.
Good morning, you're live.
Okay, gentlemen, I hope the president listening. We got more members. Gentlemen, I just want to congratulate you all, starting from the fire chief right down to the last person who joined the fire service. And it showed the remarkable thing that getting out the ideas and the things that you all want out there in the general public. This show in particular, it's a well-listened show, and the both of you, I have to congratulate you all week after week. You all come and educate the public. And it is paying off. It's paying dividend, as they will say. So I just want to use the opportunity to congratulate both of you in particular, and just keep on the good works, continue to educate the general public, and we'll be in a safer federation. Thank you all very much. Have a good day.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I just want to say a heartfelt thank you for that observation and the confidence that we are indeed doing a good job. I want to thank you very much.
Indeed. What else on your table you want to share, Timothy?
Well, just a small, don't really think it's that small, but we just want to share with you an activity that we would be having for next week, Saturday. And this activity it would be in the form of a run. This is our annual Percy run. One of our fire officers who fell while being in the organization tragically. This was an incident that happened in Sandy Point. One of our officers was gunned down, and in memory of him, we normally hold a run from Sandy Point to St. Paul's, the village where he lived. So Mr. Keynes, Javier Keynes, that was his name. So we like to pay tribute to him on that specific day, which is the 5th of March, and have that run. So we are asking the general public to, come out and support, show your support as well. You can be a part of that run. It's not just for fire officers. You could come out and show your support and run with us.
We'll get some more details in terms of meeting time and whatnot. Yes. But let's take these calls. Let's see if they're still there. I'll put them on hold. Good morning. All right, we seem to have lost that one. Let's try this one. Good morning.
I could hear the students, the boy. Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah. I want to congratulate the firemen them there for the wonderful job that you all have been doing. And you said, I was listening to the comparison last year February to this year February. And this year February here, the amount of fires you have is close to zero, if not zero. Well, you know the reason for that? Because this year colder than last year.
Yeah, well, that's true.
So let's pray that the coolness stay right down till December 31. And if you find the coolness fading away, I got some snow seed. I'll give them to you all free. You don't have to go up the agriculture. Because we don't want no more fire. When we see how fire destroy them big cities out there in the outer wall, I said, Lord of mercy, that is 5 times St. So we don't want not even a cigarette butt to the side of the road to cause any fire. So people who smoking and throwing down your matchstick and your cigarette butt, please out it before you throw it down. And throw it in the garbage. But you all doing a wonderful job. Keep it up.
Yes, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Well, we know we have a case coming up, so I wouldn't lament on it, but I get a new member last night.
Nice.
Mr. Chesil Hamilton.
Nice.
He said anything you want him to do, don't be afraid to call on him.
All right, buddy.
In spite of the I ain't gonna say much to tell you, but me good friend on Sunny Point.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you something, boy, and see by yourself what you tell me.
All right, then.
Okay?
All right, my brother.
Okay.
This was.
All right.
You come and kick out people all over the place, but I can't go nowhere in the hotel culture. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. My question is for today. What happens if there's a fire out to sea on a boat?
Repeat the question again?
What happens if there is a fire out to sea on a boat?
All right, thank you for your question.
Aye.
Gentlemen? All right. So, presently, we do not have a firefighting vessel. Right. We do not have a firefighting boat. So, as it stands, the Coast Guard would be the one playing a major part in helping to extinguish that fire that is on the sea. We have had discussions about trying to procure a sea vessel for firefighting. Not certain as to when that would come into manifest itself. But we have certainly had talks about that.
Okay. So as it stands now, if there was a fire on the sea, the Coast Guard will be called in.
Coast Guard.
Will any of the members of the St. Kitts Nevis rescue team will be alongside with the Coast Guard, or will it just be strictly the Coast Guard?
Well, mostly. Well, the thing is, we have not had that conversation. What we can say as it relates to the cruise ships, you find that the cruise ships are equipped to deal with those type of scenarios. Their members are trained in what we call shipboard firefighting. So, if you have a scenario where there's a fire on board a cruise ship, then they can deal with their scenario. Granted that it does not overwhelm their capacity to deal with that. They are trained for that. They have all the fire prevention, fire suppression mechanisms on board the cruise ship. So they'll be able to deal with that. If it's a smaller vessel, that does not have, that type of capability. However, the boat still should have on the necessary equipment, extinguishers, what have you. So they should be prepared, just like we say on land. Your house needs to be prepared. When you're on the sea, that's your house. So you need to be prepared the same way. And hopefully now it doesn't overwhelm the capacity of the fire extinguisher. I mean, if it's a small boat, you see the fire early. If it's a huge boat, you might not see it early, but you have your suppression system in place that would detect and extinguish, right? But fire department, as we stand, we don't have the capability to deal with fires on sea. Anything to do with the Sea Coast Guard is normally called in. We have not had, well, in my time, I can't remember we've had boat fires before, but the boat was in dock. So it was dealt with there because we could reach it. But I can't recall a scenario where there was a boat out to sea on fire where Coast Guard would have to call us to send a firefighter on the ship, to assist. I've not experienced that, but those are conversations that needs to be had.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the phone line. Let's take this call. Good morning, you're live.
Hey, GQ, I'm calling you from New York City, Bronx, New York. I'm Jam Down, brother.
How you doing, man? How you doing?
This question is to the fireman.
Go ahead.
Why do you think its government don't ask the United States Coast Guard to give them some of those used fireboats that they got the service?
All right, thanks you for your question. I'll let the guys answer.
Okay.
Over to you, gentlemen.
Go ahead.
Okay, so, well, that is something we could definitely look at in terms of seeing whether or not, we can procure a vessel like that. The United States, they do a lot of donating of items, so we can pursue that avenue in terms of seeing if we could get a vessel.
Let's back to the phone line. This is going to be your last call for this morning. Hi, good morning, you're live.
Yeah, GQ.
Yes, ma'am. Blessed love.
Yeah. Good morning, Jenks. I'm hearing you.
Good morning, good morning.
GQ, I think over the years, the different administrations, lazy politicians drag their foot on these things. And the fire chief must get somebody on the Coast Guard, even 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 if you can afford it. They should do that because we ain't got nothing down there. If a cruise ship back up down there and fire start to blaze, where the Coast Guard man them could do? What, go dive? Come on. This is an important part and these things have to come in the mirror. Have a good day, GQ.
You too, Jamdong. Gentlemen, any response from Jamdong? Or that's it for you guys?
Well, if a cruise ship is on fire while it's docked, certainly we would respond, all right? But there might be some
they have their protocols,
right?
Our protocols cannot contradict theirs. They have their protocols, so we would have to work along with them. They would have to tell us whether they need assistance because it's a lot to go on the ships.
Right.
So they would have to indicate to us. Once we get on scene, then they basically would need to really stay in connection with us, so we know what they need.
All right. So in other words, they will say, "Hey guys, we're out of this. Can you bring this for us?
Yes.
Can you assist us with this
if that is needed?"
Right. They have a supporting role.
I know the Coast Guard. I think some of their officers are fire trained. Because we assist them sometimes with gears to do fire training. So they may be trained not up to our level, but to basic firefighting. But it's not a bad idea to have. But again, that's a conversation you need to have because for me to send guys from the fire station up to Coast Guard, that's reducing my strength at my station. So we're talking about increasing manpower and all that type of stuff. So that's That's a whole conversation we need to have.
And the logistics of it all, is it
Yeah.
worth making that investment based on the environment?
Yeah, that's-
you know,
that's
that's
another
another thing that you have to take into consideration as well.
Yeah.
As good as it may seem, right?
Sounds good.
Yeah, I know. I understand logistics and how it works, and sometimes, you know, you might say, "Oh, I need a car," but it might be beneficial for you to walk instead of purchasing a vehicle.
Exactly.
But hey, that's another conversation, like you guys say. We're going to wrap it up here this morning. Like I said earlier, we are getting ready for the People's Action Movement press conference. For those of you who will be attending, it will be in the St. Lucia room. That's just down the corridor from the front desk. And we'll be standing by to bring that to you in just a moment. Gentlemen, your last words, if any. If not, well, thanks for being here this morning. Thanks for sharing the statistics. Glad we got the numbers down. As much as I would like to believe what culture is saying is correct, I hope it's the other way around, that people are adhering.
I hope so.
And it has nothing to do with the weather.
No, but then I could say that January was cold too. Or maybe even colder.
Yeah.
But there was a rise in January.
Oh, okay.
There was an increase in January this year.
Okay.
And the place was still cold.
Okay.
So it might be because people listening.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Timothy?
I might look to go and get some seeds, some snow
seeds.
Yeah, snow seeds. From it. But we just want to encourage the general public, you know, to stay safe. Listen to whatever tips that are given pertaining to fire-related matters, and be good.
Mm-hmm. And from me, I just want to say thank you for listening and being a part of the morning show this morning. And big shout outs to our sponsors of the morning show, The Cable, Domino's, National Bank, always here, Beacon Insurance, Digicel, and I cannot forget Smart Electronics. Thank you so much for being a part of our programming. And you do stay in tune. We have the People's Action Movement press conference coming up next.
All right.
Get the Cable's Value Bundle today. Internet, Ultra TV, free HBO Max, and a free Cable Platinum